Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Have you ever just fallen in love with a company? So, I talked about last week that I'd got 3 samples from Dark Arts, and I absolutely, opened them up, tried them all, did like a 30-minute video explaining all of them, and then I went into slow motion mode somehow during the middle of the recording, so I'm like, can't use this. I did one video on their barely legal bourbon, and it was a 115 proofer. Loved that bourbon. I thought they did a fantastic job with that. And know about Dark Arts, they don't distill anything. They take other people's bourbons and they make it better. They believe in like alchemy type of stuff. Like, if you can find the right combinations of things, you can take 2 good things and make them great, or 3 good things and make them great. So I'm very excited about where they're going. They have 3 different offerings out right now. I was fortunate enough to not only get this sample, but Dave Fogelsang got me a whole bottle of this because he knows my profile, that I love some ryes and I'm a big fan of Amburana. And so I'm going to review this one today. It's a 105 proofer. Like I said, it's a rye. It's Amburana. 2 things that I really, really like. It always kind of blends together, kind of like a baked good for me. So I'm always excited about that. I'm excited to see how their market goes. They'll call themselves a whiskey house because they just bring in good whiskeys and do things. Now, the CEO and chief alchemist out there, he was at Wilderness Trail in charge of their single barrel program. So he understands a bit about things. He's had a lot of experience in the industry. I think that they're doing a great job out there. But let me get into this one right here. Like I said, I love it. It was a spoiler alert. I loved all 3 that they had. So on the nose, you get a little bit of that cinnamon. You get a little bit of almost like a refreshing type of a mint, but not overpowering, just kind of underlying type of thing right there. I'm getting a little bit of the rye graininess, which kind of reminds me of like some baked goods. Man, it's 105 proof, so it's not super intense on the nose. But I'm getting a little bit of almost kind of like a green grape fruitiness on it as well, which is neat. Which I don't think I've ever got that one before. Generally when I think of grape, I think of kind of like a deep purple grape. There was a little bit of underlying of a kind of a refreshing green grape thing going on there. I am getting some of the oak on there, but it's a sweet oak. It's not overpowering. A little bit of smokiness. So you're getting some cinnamon. I got like a green grape kind of thing going on. Kind of a nice refreshing mint type of thing going on. Got some oak going on. Some of that rye. So you're getting some kind of a breadiness, a rye thing going on. So a lot of different things going on this. Very nice viscosity on this. It's got nice long legs, but it took them a little bit to start forming. So there should be good oils and great mouthfeel on this. I'm looking forward to the mouthfeel on this. And I almost get like a cinnamon sugar for kind of the sweetness on this. Like the cinnamon sugar toast used to do, maybe as a kid, I used to do all the time. Mix up some granulated white sugar and some cinnamon, and make sure you had some toast that was buttered really well so it'd stick really well. The one thing I've really found that I really, really like about dark arts right off the bat is that you get different flavors at different times, but they also have an exceptional mouthfeel. Mouthfeel, nice and oily. It's kind of got a buttery thing to it. Get like a cinnamon roll on it. I mean, it's nice finish to it. Yeah, this is like drinking a baked good for me, and I love this. This is like I said, on the nose, I kind of get the cinnamon sugar. On the palate, definitely getting a tiny bit of just the faintest of a rye spice on the back, not too heavy on there. Some baking spice, get the sweet oak going on with it, but it reminds me of a cinnamon roll, a nice creamy cinnamon roll. It's got a creamy, a buttery mouthfeel to it. And then you get this nice washing of the cinnamon, which, you know, some people's cinnamon can be off-putting. For me, I'm like all in. Let's put 2 feet in this and let's claim this. What's really neat for this for me is I like heavily sweeted type of bourbons and stuff. I like it when they got that nice sugar pop. This one's more mellow, but it actually seems to get sweeter on the back of the palate as opposed to the front of the palate. So there's that neat juxtaposition there. Usually you expect that this sweet, and then you expect some of the you know, maybe the spicier, more savory on the back. This one, you get this great mouthfeel. It's luxurious. You get some nice, just a touch of sweetness and stuff going through there. And then as you get to the back of the palate, it's kind of like eating a cinnamon roll. Man, it even smells better on the nose too. After you've had a couple of sips, you get more of that cinnamon roll type of thing going on. Big fan. Like I said, Dark Arts, I think right now is doing a very good job. They've got 3 releases. I'm very excited about all their 3 releases. I can't wait to get to the one over here that was that they finished in a wine barrel from Bordeaux, France. So exceptional job on all these. Wow. So when you're watching this video, it's going to be Thursday. Man, I can't believe we're right at almost March on us already. March Madness starting tomorrow, which means I'm going to be doing there's 30 samples that I'm going to be doing either in long or short format, 1 per day for 30 days. If you're a member of that $5 to $15 Patreon, there's something that's going to go out with that as well at the end of the month. I talked about that in the Patreon a little bit. So that's very, very cool. Almost 2,000 members. Man, it's time for you guys to start claiming these bottles. I mean, there's some fantastic bottles in here, and I can't wait to see where their new homes are going to be. But man, most importantly, if you're working today, I hope your workday goes by fast. I hope you're successful in everything you do. I hope you bring great energy to your teams. You know, you lead your teams. You know, I think I mentioned the other day, one of the greatest lines I've heard from someone in an interview is, you don't have to have a title to be a leader. Be a leader. Doesn't matter who you are. Do your job with pride. Bring great energy and be a leader. When you turn that off, because we don't live to work, we work to live. When we turn that off and you get home, remember that you're there to enjoy your time with your family, your friends. Re-energize for yourself. Do some things that you like to do in life, and have a blast with it. You know, I say all the time, you want to claim things. I'm claiming I'm going to have a great day today. It may not work out that way. I may have some struggles, but I'm still going to go in the mindset I'm going to have a great day. And then no matter what happens, I'm going to work it through, overcome, and I'm still going to have a great day. Why? I've got amazing people like you guys in my life. On top of incredible family, a great group of friends, you know, and it adds to things, and it layers. I really believe that your mindset really does a lot. But most importantly all, cheers and God bless. You all have an amazing day. Thank you.